Our trip to Europe was honestly amazing, and it was such a great experience to have this opportunity to go experience these different cultures and play all these different teams and get to sightsee, and it was overall just an amazing trip.
As an incoming freshman, it was a super amazing experience getting to come in and meet the coaches and the players on a different and a lot more personal level. I think that getting to travel the world with a certain group of people kind of gives you a bond that is different than just coming in to campus and moving in and starting training and everything. So I thought it was really special.
We use this trip also to connect, to build trust, to learn lines of communication, and to kind of establish our culture and make it stronger.
Since it was my first time going to Europe, I didn't know what to expect as much, but it was just amazing to see all the historical sites.
My favorite part was Maribor when we went on that slide, and I just went really fast. I mean, a bunch of people went slow, but I just went full blast all the way down.
Going to Europe really opened my eyes to different cultures. I was able to see the different nuances of each place in Italy and just really get submersed in the culture, which was amazing. Especially wanting to go play overseas possibly, or just live overseas. I was able to get a really good idea of how they live over there. Being able to play the pro teams there was something that was really unique for all of us, and I think it gave us a different type of challenge.
They play against a bunch of national teams with some older players that have played this game a lot longer than they have. And to see the different styles of volleyball, the different speeds of volleyball, really is a huge benefit to our program.
Putting on a Texas jersey for the first time, it was kind of like one of those moments where you're like, wow, like I'm really here, and this is the first game I'm gonna play in college.
Getting to just go in and play freely without like too many expectations on how well I needed to do, and getting to play against girls that literally devote their lives to volleyball and play it every single day, live at their facilities. It was really cool to just see how their game is so much different than ours.
It's really nice to get put in uncomfortable situations very early, so then we can see how we respond to them. And so being able to go play European teams who play a lot different than teams in the US was very helpful.
My favorite moment in Europe was going to see the Colosseum in Rome. It was just honestly a breathtaking experience.
It was my first time going to Europe, and everything there was so beautiful, and all the rich history we got to see with the architecture and all the art was something I'll never forget.
My favorite part of the whole trip was our day in Venice, getting to just walk around and see all of the different architecture and taste all the different foods. I don't even know how many times we ate gelato that day, but it was so worth it, and it was so beautiful.
I think it gives them a wealth of knowledge and understanding of what this world has to offer. It's very knowledgeable to be able to go and see other countries and how people function and how they operate as a community. It's a great learning experience and allows them to become more of a complete woman during this process.
I think the Europe trip helped us all grow really well together. Plus the addition of the freshmen, I know it was a really cool experience for them because they were just joining the team and they got to really hang out with us and get to know us before the season starts. So I thought that was a good experience.
For them to interact and be able to get some of the nerves out, to understand the intensity of the game, the speed of the game, and to build that trust with our captains and knowing that they're an important facet to this year's success is priceless.
My favorite part of the trip was definitely the dinner in Rome with everyone. We had the donors, the coaches, family members, all the team, and it was just a really amazing experience. They kept bringing out different courses of food, pizza, pasta, cheese, bread, everything you can imagine was so delicious.
I'm really focused on, making even a better brand for the Texas volleyball program, and to be able to do that, you really have to kind of get to know the families. You have to get to know your boosters, and we were able to bring both of them along on this trip. They love it because it's an interaction where they get to have special quality time with our players. They get to sit down at dinner, and we have some social events with them, and it becomes more of a family atmosphere when our boosters and our parents really get to start understanding who our players are, what they stand for, and see the quality of young women they are.
We all grew so much closer and got to know each other on a much deeper level than if we would have just been here at home.
The overall bus rides or the train rides and seeing the culture and getting to talk to people was truly something special, and something maybe they'll never forget for the rest of their life. And when you walk away with something like that, with such a great experience in every facet of our program, you can't be nothing but appreciative for being a part of the Texas Athletics program.
I think that this trip was the perfect time to try to find our identity as a team, and I think that we got the chance to do that perfectly. We all became really close, and it's a really good feeling to have going into the upcoming season.